Well, welcome to this video lecture. In this lecture we're going to cover just some basic petroglyphs of the Great Basin style. I call them Great Basin style because they are found, of course, in the Great Basin. You can break them down further, and archaeologists will tell you these are archaic one or basket maker and so forth. These glyphs predate the bow and arrow and pottery, so they're very ancient. These are very old glyphs, and this whole set of glyphs here would have been people that based their culture on hunting sheep, much like the Native Americans of the Great Plains based their culture on hunting buffalo. And we can see a little bit of that culture here with this glyph that's a addle. It's a spear throwing stick that gives extra speed to a spear, and we know that it's that from other glyphs. This one's kind of a little complex, reduced more to the symbol, if you will. And of course we can see others that are more symbolic, like we got these two stars here. Now, we don't know that they were stars. They seem to be stars to me, and it's how our culture draws stars. And then we have this one up here, which is, I would say, most likely a symbol of the sun. Pretty obvious when you look at it what it could be. And then we actually have, if you look, a series of 4 circles that are very old because the patina has grown back over them, and they're very faint. And so we can see that in this particular glyph panel, a wide span of time, maybe as much as 1,000 years of glyph making at this very site, this very panel. And of course, many artists that didn't know each other, maybe spoke the same language, but didn't know each other. And again, it's just some of the things that you can deduce by looking at these glyphs, that they weren't all made at the same time, and that they are very ancient because most of them predate the bow and arrow, which I believe to be about 15 to 1800 years in this area. So these are probably 2,000 year plus in age, and of course the climate may have changed some, not a lot, but some, and so the plant community may have changed. At this particular site, we still have bighorn sheep. They still inhabit this very place. Indeed, we found some sign today that they had been here, perhaps a month ago, and so that part of the culture is still here. Of course, people don't do the same things as they used to thousands of years ago. We've changed, but the bighorn sheep are the same. They go to the same water holes, they eat the same plants, they walk the same game trails. And so when you come to a place like this, you still have that connection through time, through the environment, and to the people that once inhabited it. And with that, I thank you.